Let's begin with the matching concept. As the name suggests, it dictates the matching between the revenue and the related expenses. This concept holds an important aspect within the principles of accrual basis accounting. It mandates that the entire effect of the transaction be recorded within the same reporting period. Let's simplify this with an example. Suppose you run a company selling cars. Let's name your company Western Private Limited for now. Since it's a car company, you have a network of agents across the country to mediate the sales of your cars. They hold a simple commission based contract with your company. They sell your cars and get a 5% commission on the respective sales. Mr. X is one of the agents who work for you. In the month of August 2019, he mediated a total sales of 10 cars amounting rupees 50 lakhs. The commission he earned is 5% of 50 lakhs, that is 2,50,000. The amount of commission earned by him was credited to him in the month of September 2019. Now the question arises, when should Western Private Limited record the entry for commission given to Mr. X in the books of accounts? Will it be August or will it be September? The answer is August because of the matching concept. Since the sales were made in the month of August, Mr. X earned the commission in the month of August itself, and therefore the entry is supposed to be passed irrespective of the time when the actual payment was given. From the above example, we can understand that matching concept tries to make sure that the financial statements do not reflect over or under revenue or expenses. Let's extend the above example to understand it a little further. Suppose you have produced 12 cars, but only 10 of them were sold in the month of August as told before. It's implied that the cost of 12 cars cannot be matched with the revenue of 10 cars. Therefore, the cost of remaining 2 has to be adjusted with the entire cost of production in the month of August. All the cars purchased from Western Private Limited in the month of August will be shipped or be ready for delivery in the following months of September and October. Now, according to the matching concept, the cost of goods sold should record in the period of their sale and not their actual delivery. The change in inventory is supposed to be recorded in the period matching to the revenue earned from that inventory, and not when they are physically moved or shipped. Revenue generated from the cars sold and their related expenses in the month of August will be recorded in the month of August itself. And that's the matching concept.